Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Beauty on a Budget. My name is Heather and today is Friday, November the 14th of 2025, and I know I've always messed the dates up. So just a quick shopping haul, shopping trips. Yesterday I was at Walmart and Superstore, and already this morning I've been to the Dollar Tree. So I'm taking some classes at I'm taking some back to school kind of thing. I'm trying to talk. Anyways, so I have a lot of stuff to print out. So I actually run out of printer ink. So I'm one of those people who, when my printer runs out of ink, I don't always go buy ink right away, but I really need it. And I usually run out of the colored and the black at the same time, but because I'm printing out things in just black and white, I've actually run out of black before I even touch the colored. So we've had the printer just a few months. My daughter and my son have also been using it to print off resumes. And one of my other daughters was using it to print off some stuff too. So I had to get ink. My printer is a Canon. It is a, I know it because I have the numbers are on this box. I just can't quite read. Yes, I have the Canon. I think it's the TR7022, I believe. What it says. Well, I'm wrong. Mine's the Canon TR7020. Thought it was the 22. Okay. Well, I'm just trying to go based on what this says it works for. So yes, so I just buy this printer ink from Walmart. I love to buy it in the double pack for the color and black because it does save a couple dollars. I only needed the black, so I just bought the one. So it is $49.98, and then there was $2.50 GST, so it was $52.50. And then I was at Superstore because at the church I signed up to supply snacks for the youth. They meet about at least once a week, and so today is my turn. And so I had to go and get juice boxes, which is something I have not bought in so long. So I was actually surprised to see that juice boxes are usually only sold in packs of 5. I used to buy the juice boxes in a big cases, like a flat. So like I think it's 24, I believe. Or something like that, or 30 something. I don't remember. Whatever you could fit in a big flat. Maybe it was close to 40. I don't remember. Anyway, so I was at Walmart. All I could find was the packs of 5, or then they even had like the Kool-Aid ones, and it's like a box of 10. But I need to buy 3 boxes, and I'm not spending, $15 on juice boxes for 30 kids. I mean, if I had to, I would. So I went to Superstore, and I found the juice boxes in packs of 10. So I bought 3 things of them. Just got to move them all out of my way. I can get to the other stuff in the bag. So 3 of these, and how much are they? They were clearing them out for $2.64 thing. And then there was the recycling fee. I'm trying to read this. So I was charged $1.20 for a recycling fee, and then I was also charged $3 for the deposit. Now, I'm not going to get that deposit back, but I do know that the church does collect the deposit on things. And then while I was there, I found a couple of cake mixes. So I grabbed, and these were on sale for $2. So the Betty Crocker Super Moist Butter Pecan and the Betty Crocker Super Moist Devil's Food Cake. So the 2 cake mixes were $2 each. And so with the juice boxes and all the deposits and everything, my total was $16.12. And then there was 46 cents for GST. So my total was $16.58. Sometimes they say rounding for pennies if I pay for cash. I was using my card, so we pay with our card. We have to pay, we have to use pennies. And then this morning, I have already set up my Christmas tree, and I was just looking for a few little things that I kind of needed. And also, I needed one more brownie mix. So I thought I went to Dollar Tree, and they just didn't have any brownie mixes. Even their cake mixes were like, $2, and they're like, I don't know, they're not even the full boxes. They're just those little pouches, and I would have to buy so many of them. And I just decided, fine, I'll just go to Dollarama because that's where I bought my brownie mix before. So, $2.50 for a basic brownie mix. And then I found myself a new Christmas shirt. So this was $5. I went with the ladies medium. They had extra small, and I couldn't find a small. I mean, they may have had one, but it wasn't the red one. I didn't really like what it said. It had some really funny saying for the guys, but I just don't. I like them to be tailored. I don't know. I just don't like wearing t-shirts that are just straight cut. So this one says, Christmas is my favorite season. So it's a red shirt, and it's got candy canes and a bow on it. So I said I went with the medium. Mostly what they had was large and extra large. Even in the guys' stuff, it was all larges. Like I couldn't find anything smaller. So I just went with the medium. Oops. I found a couple packs of the scrapbook paper. You're getting 24 sheets. So there's 12 designs. You're getting 2 of each. And these are foiled. And they were $1.50 a pack. And I bought 2 packs, and they are different. It was a little hard to flip through. It kind of got stuck. The little sticker thing. I tried to open them before I did that, so I'm not struggling. And then the little sticker still got stuck on a couple pages. So those were $1.50 each. And then I'm just going to pull some of this stuff out of the bag just because it's going to fall off my table if I don't. All right. Then I found these little shelf places, or riser displays. So these were $1.50 each. So I got this one that says "Deck the halls with love and laughter," and this one that says "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." And they had another one that says something about it was like "Believe in the magic of Christmas," and they had something else with Santa in it. And I'm just like, as much as I like those ones, I like something that's just standard and basic. I'm not really doing Santa Claus anymore, so I don't really need anything that says anything about Santa. And then I did get myself one tiny little star for $1.75. We've got such a small tree, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, I think this is the size of a star I need. I'm not doing overly decorating. It's in my living room. I'm not going to quite do all that, but I just thought, I know I probably have one. I think I bought this last year. I think it was $1.50 last year. But again, it's just such a small tree. I just thought it was just such a cute little star. And then I did get 2 packs of these 30 pieces of mini ornaments. And whether or not I use them for the string, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to decorate using them. But I saw these. I'm like, I like how small and cute they are. And they're going to be, like I said, I bought 2 packs. Which is going to be perfect for, even if I didn't put them on the strings, just a little vase fillers. Because I do have my floral arrangements and something just to kind of hide all the stems. So $1.50, bought 2 packs of them. And then I did find 2 of these little garlands. So I got this one. It was $1.50, and it's a 74.8 feet or 1.9 meters. And it's kind of like just, it's nice little shiny silver foil type leaves. And then I also bought this one. It was $1.50. It's just the berry candle ring. So it's not a full, it's just the candle ring. As I was looking for something because my deer, I had to glue their antlers back on, and I just want something to hide the all the glue. So they're white, or the antlers are kind of like a white silverish, and their bodies are black. So I was looking for something that would kind of complement that. And then I thought some of these little berries for $1.50. I mean, I'd prefer if they glittered, but I've got so much glitter and stuff that it's easy for me to add that. So whether or not I would, use the green on, I'm not sure, but I love the color of these berries next to the silver, and they're going to look perfect on my family of deer under my Christmas tree this year. And then I got these little wooden ornaments. There's 4 different styles, and they were $1.50 each. So you've got like this basic, ornament shape, candy cane, the Christmas tree, and a snowflake. And I thought they were just perfect. $1.50 each. That is a little bit on the high end for one little wooden ornament. But I think I can do something. Like I said, this year my tree is very small. I'm not overly decorating. So I just want a few little ornaments on the tree. So this will give me, a couple crafts I can do for on my tree. And then the last thing, or not yet, got a couple more things. I'd seen this a couple weeks ago, and I've been tempted to buy it every time I walk in, but I haven't bought it till today. And it is this giant Santa sleigh gift holder. And I'm like, it's going to look so cute. I'm not quite sure where I will put it. And it was $3.50. Just, it's just cardboard. It'll probably look good beside my tree, but I might stick it, I might put it on the table by my front entrance, and then have my vase fillers, or do a nice Christmassy floral thing. Like I said, I have to figure out where it goes. It is so big. And then the last things that I got was a whole bunch of these little picks. I love these little picks. You can use them all year. Like I went with colors that work both for Christmas and Easter, because if you know me, my decor has to do multiple seasons, because I'm not like when I had my day home, I could change my stuff like once a month. Every month had a different theme for my day home. And then when I was doing that over in my day home, then I could kind of do it through my house too, just kind of like once a month, go through and kind of change up things. In this house, I don't have room for all the type of decor that I used to have, or that I would love to have. So I'm looking for pieces that can go like that. It can just stay out from one season to the next season and kind of like overlap the seasons. And so these picks were $1.50 each. So I bought 2 of the purple. 2 of this bluish gray color. It's kind of got this gray in it, but it's like a dark blue. 2 of the lighter blue. They're stuck together. 2 of these pink ones. Like I said, like this pink one and this purple, this light blue and this purple, I kind of like work good for Easter as well. And then I got this darker red, like kind of like a cranberry type of a red. And then I got one that's kind of like, I don't know, it's got this other tint to it. So it is kind of like a red, but it's got a brownish color to it. I don't know, I can't really explain the colors. But yeah, so these were $1.50 each. I think this was all the colors that they had. They may have had, they had a white, like a white, silver, and a gold, but I don't need any more silver and gold ones. I was looking for other colors. So like I said, I bought 2 of each color, and there were 6 colors, so 12 of them. So I'm just going through. So my total with everything, where is it? Yeah, and then it's because I had bought all these small little things, and I didn't have any I didn't bring a bag in because I only ran in for a cake mix, and then I buy all this other stuff. I mean, I could have gone to the car without a bag, but sometimes, it's nice to not look like you're trying too hard. So I bought myself one small reusable bag, and the bag was 34 cents. So my total was, I couldn't read this without my glasses. My total was $49.59, and then $2.35 for GST. So my total was $51.94. So go in to spend, like under $3, come out spending 50. That is what I got. So Walmart was the ink, Superstore was juice boxes and cake mixes, and then Dollar Tree was the brownie mix, the t-shirt, and a whole bunch of Christmas craft or decor items. So again, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who subscribes to my channels and watches my videos, and I will see you in the next ones. Bye.